this is what happened. She used you and she left. I'm gonna break down right now why this happened. And guess what? It happened to me. Surprise, surprise. It happened to all of us, didn't it? Most of us. So, let's say you're dating a girl, right? And let's say she has a past history that scarred her for life. And you know what it could have been? It could have been many things. She could have had daddy issues at a young age, which fucks these girls up. She could have had a past relationship that went south. She could have been with somebody that really messed her up. Maybe she expected something out of this guy, and he wasn't what she expected, and it let her down. And it ended up breaking her little heart because she had such high expectations of this guy and what they could have been, but he was not that. So there could be a number of things, right? There could be a number of things and a number of different reasons why this particular girl got scared. And since she got scared like this, it causes her to not be herself. It causes her to treat other people badly, worse, not right, because she tried to do this before and it didn't work. And now she's like vengeful. Now she's seeking out revenge. Now she thinks doing something wrong to somebody else is going to make it right. It's going to make her feel better because something didn't go her way. Now she wants to put this pain on somebody else. So you could get into a relationship with a girl that's been through some of this stuff like this, right? And she could be using you right now, bro. You don't even know. She could be using you for an emotional support. She could be using you to make her happy temporarily until she gets over whatever the fuck she's going through. She could turn you into a beta cuck and use the living hell out of you. Take all your happiness, take all your time. You're doing everything for this girl. You're doing everything this girl says. You're buying this girl some stuff. You might get her flowers. You might take her out on a dinner date. You might do these things, right? You might be there for her anytime she wants. You might sleep over any night she wants. You might have to work the next morning and you stay up in the middle of the night with this girl because she wants you to. You sacrifice your health. You sacrifice your sleep for this girl. All to fucking turn it right around on you and to throw it all back into your face. And that is the thank you you get. She just used you and tossed you aside. She used you for the time she needed you to do these things. And then she moved on from you because she had this plan all along. I'm just going to get this guy because I know I can get this guy to do whatever I want. I'm going to use the fuck out of this guy. Right? It's a hard pill to swallow, man. It really is. Like, it was a hard pill for me to swallow for years. For years. That shit don't sit well with me, bro, because guess what? I'm not the fucking guy. You want to be doing that too. I'm not that fucking guy. You can do that to some other weak bitch, but I'm not that guy. I just happened to fall for it because I was inexperienced. I did everything this broad told me to do. Because I thought it was the right thing to do, because I was experienced. And I even knew myself, she was going through a tough time. She wasn't exactly very happy. There was times where she sent like it, but all in all, there was definitely something off. And looking back at it now, fuck yes, there was definitely something off. Holy shit. So these things can happen, bro. You have to watch the fuck out for these females that are doing this shit. You gotta watch out, because they will use you in every fucking... They will use you in every stage of their life. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. These women could use you at the age of 18 for certain stages of life at the age of 18. 19 might be a little different. 20 might be a little different. 21 might be a little bit different. When she's younger, she could want a guy more for emotional support. She might have went through a hard time at the age of maybe like say up to 20, 21, 22. Now she wants a guy that got a lot of fucking money but don't give a fuck about this guy. She's gonna use the fuck out of this guy while she's in school so she can have a lot of money while she's in school, because she's got none. She's got nothing because she's in school. She's barely got $1 to her name. She's gonna use some fucking guy that's got a whole bunch of money, right? For this certain stage of her life. Use the fuck out of this guy for dinner dates, vacations probably, and a whole bunch of other things. And then when she gets out of school, she starts making money, she might toss this guy to the side. Or friend zone this guy, or do something like that to this guy. Then she might start searching her options again. She might start going for somebody else of a higher caliber that's got some good shit going for them. They're always going to go for the best fucking thing they can get at whatever stage in life they're at. Understand this. Understand this. And then there's the women that are loyal, that don't do any of this shit, because they know deep down inside it's wrong. And these girls that are doing this shit to guys, ruining guys' lives, because I know girls in particular who have fucked up a lot of different guys. Same one I'm talking about right now. And everything I just explained is her in a nutshell. She did this shit. Karma is a bitch, isn't it? I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish this on this person. Nothing like that. But goddamn, bro. Something bad might just happen. You just never know, right? It could happen 20 years down the line. It could happen in 10 years, 5 years, a couple of years. You just never know. But karma will strike, and she will feel all this pain that she put on everybody else. And it's not going to be nothing nice. You gotta, as a human being, I don't care who you are, you better watch what the fuck you say, you better watch what the fuck you do, and you better watch who you fuck with. And you better watch who you decide to fuck over. Because it all comes back, bro. Whatever you put out into the universe, it comes back. And sometimes worse. That's why I watch who I associate myself with. I watch what I say. I watch what I do. I watch my actions. I don't do people wrong. I don't take advantage of people. I have a good, clean fucking heart and soul, and I don't do any of this types of shit. It's not in my blood. I've never done it, and I never will. I don't need to do it to win. To temporarily get a win, I don't need to do this shit. I don't need to fuck people over. I don't need a lot of people. I don't have to manipulate people to get what I want. But some people do. Some people do. But do they? or they just greedy as fuck. And they just want their way. I think it's that. And I think they're gonna pay a heavy ass price for all the shit that they do to other people and ruin people's lives, because it's what they do. They don't understand how much they're affecting other people's lives. Like, they get it, they done them wrong, they get it, but they don't understand to the amount that they are doing this to. It's literally fucking people up for half decades and all this other shit. And they don't feel one bit sorry. They won't even apologize. If anything, they'll make up an excuse as to why they did this, to make it look like they did nothing wrong and it was right on their part. That's how pathetic they are. Hard pill to swallow, right? She used you, and she left. It's what they do. It's the definition of a narcissist. Has no empathy for other people. Feels for no other people. Nothing. Me, I'm full on fucking empath. I feel for other people. I can feel people's energy. If somebody's depressed, if somebody's mad, sad, happy, I feel this energy. I can easily feel other people's energy. It's not hard. When somebody approaches me, I instantly know the emotions they're feeling. And if something's off. I don't always show it. But I can feel it. And I know it. I can see it, I can feel it, I can hear it, I can almost smell it. And that's what an empath is. And even back in the day when this shit was happening to me with this female, I could feel this fucking energy, bro, and I didn't even do nothing about it. I just kept doing it. It's almost like I almost felt bad for this fucking girl. So I stayed around to make her happy, all to just get tossed aside like a bitch. And guess what? I was not that guy to do that to. Because guess who came back? Guess who tried to come back? Realized that, fuck, this guy was a real deal. And I've never experienced nothing like this guy. What the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck was I thinking? Guess what I did? You already know what I did. I'm still walking my path to this day. Till this day, I'm walking my path. Doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Doing what I gotta do for myself. Not letting no bullshit interrupt me. Not letting no bullshit break me down, tear me down, make me feel some type of way. I'm very aware and cautious of all the hazards that can come into your life to absolutely obliterate you, to never make you the same ever again. Because guess what? Some of the things that happen to me, some people are never the same for the rest of their lives. They don't have the strength to come back to, like I had the strength to come back to be myself again, to be happy again, to fulfill my purpose again, to be in alignment with my true self. Because things throw people off all the time in life and they just cannot get back on track. People just get themselves into a deeper and deeper hole without even knowing they're doing it, but they're doing it and they're too weak to come back. I'm just so fucking glad that I have strength that comes from I don't know where. That's just what I'm glad about. And I just keep pushing, and I just keep digging, bro. And things just keep getting better and better every single day. Every single day that's a day away from all this bad shit happening is better and better. Doesn't mean you never have like a bad day or something like that. You're not ever gonna feel perfect for the rest of your life. There's always gonna be hard moments, challenges, and things like this. But like I'm talking about this negativity type shit. Like the further you get away from that, the better your life will be. And some people just can't get out of that. Some people go to shit that just destroys them more and more. They might numb themselves for the pain for a bit, but they continue on that shit that they do to numb the pain with. And they can't give that up because it's too much. It's too much for them. They can't take it. I know more people like this than I don't know people, so that's how many people this shit happens to, bro. And I feel for them, man. I know how it feels. It's not fucking fun. Like, do I blame them for doing that shit? Absolutely not. I don't blame them. But at the end of the day, you gotta be a man, bro. If you want a better life, you gotta be a man. You gotta deal with that hard shit that happens to you, and you gotta push forward. Because this is the type of shit that I'm talking about right now. That is the hardest shit you will ever deal with in your life. Ever. Ever. There's nothing like it. There's not a fight you'll get into. There's not enough physical punishment you'll ever get yourself in. This is the most pain you will endure. Mental pain, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's all up here, bro. It's all up here. It's in your heart. It's in your fucking body. And you can't get away from it. Until you get away from it. You have to fight that off. You have to put up the fight of your life to get out of that and to come back to. I'm very careful, man. Like who I talk to, I take this shit very seriously because shit, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, a part of me is scared. And I'll admit that. As a man, I'll admit that. Like, I'm still not hesitant to talk to girls, to be with girls and stuff like this, but like a part of me, bro, is just a little bit scared something like that could happen again because I know the devastation that comes along with that. It is fucked up. There's nothing like it. I don't care what happens to me in my life. I could die. Like, I do not want that shit to happen to me again. Ever again. Ever again. And that, it did change me, honestly. It opened my eyes. I feel good, but it changed me. Like, I'll never give myself out like I did before that easily. I'll make sure of it before I do it. I'll make damn sure. Will I do it again? Yes. Not nearly as easy, bro. Not nearly as easy. I'm not just gonna talk to any girl, especially a girl that I just meet, and to give myself out just like that. Like I did. It's gonna take a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of trust. A lot of time. All these things. You gotta be careful, man, because if you're not careful, you will get burnt by a fucking flame. You will get burnt. And I'm gonna cut this video off right here. I'll say it again, bro. She used you and she left. I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Until next time, folks, I'm out.